Hello guys, my name is Talha Khan and welcome to my MIS 303 ivlog 1. So in my vlog I will be talking about chapters 1, chapter A, and chapter 2. To start off, what is a system analysis and design? System analysis and design is concerned with what a system must do and how the system will actually work to satisfy the need or solve the problem. System analysis is what a system must do, and system design is how it does it. So for example, if you wanted to develop a customer management system, now what should this system do? Would be your system analysis part. It could track your customers, it could register your products, monitor warranties, among other functions. And your system design would be how your system does all these functions. Moving forward, what is SDLC? SDLC stands for System Development Lifecycle, and it is a framework that identifies all the activities required to research, build, deploy, and often maintain an information system. SDLC includes 6 core main processes which are required in the development of any information system. The 6 core processes are as follows. Number 1, you identify the problem or need and obtain approval to proceed with the project. Number 2, you plan and monitor the project. So this would mean what to do, how to do it, and who does it. Number 3, you discover and understand the details of the problem or the need, or what is required, which is basically your system analysis. Number 4, you design the system components that solve the problem or satisfy the need, which is the system design or how the system will actually work. Number 5, you build, test, integrate system components, and this part would include a lot of programming and component integrations. And lastly, you complete system test and then deploy the solution. At this point, you've satisfied the problem or the need is now satisfied. What are system development processes? So this system development process is basically the methodology you use to carry out all the activities of each of the core processes of the SDLC. We have 2 main methods. We have the agile development process and we have the iterative development process. Agile development process is a process that emphasizes flexibility and rapid response to anticipate new and changing requirements during the development process. Whereas iterative development is an approach in which the system is grown piece by piece through multiple mini projects called iterations. Now, what is a system analyst and what do they do? So a system analyst is a business professional who uses analysis and design techniques to solve business problems by using information technology. Now, a system analyst has enough people skills, business skills, and communication skills. Now, system analysts do have a variety of job titles, but they all have the same responsibilities. Some of the other job titles include systems support analyst, systems designer, systems architect, and so on. Now, what is a system and what are its components? System is a collection of interrelated components that function together to achieve some outcome. However, an information system is a collection of interrelated components that collect, process, store, and provide as output the information needed to complete business tasks. A system is divided into subsystems. A subsystem is basically a system that is part of a bigger system. And these subsystems are further divided into functional decompositions, which are just components of the subsystem. We also have system boundary, which are the separations between a system and its environment that the input and output must cross. We also have the automation boundary. This is the separation between the automated part of the system and the manual part of the system. These are some of the types of information systems available in the business world today, but we're not limited to these. These are the most known ones. What are systems analysis activities? So system analysis activities are the activities which are done as part of the third core process of the SDLC. To recall, the third core process of the SDLC is to discover and understand the details of the problem or the need. In other words, we're just doing system analysis. The activities goes as follows. You first gather detailed information, then you define the requirements, then you prioritize these requirements, and then you develop user interface dialogues, and lastly, you evaluate the requirements with the users. Now, what are FURPS plus? So every system has some system requirements. These are all the activities a new system must perform or support and the constraints that this new system must meet. System requirements are categorized as functional and non-functional. Functional requirements are the activities that the system must perform, and non-functional requirements are characteristics of the system other than those activities that it must perform or support. Now, FURPS Plus is an acronym that stands for Functional, Usability, Reliability, Performance, and Security. The plus sign refers to all the additional requirement categories. The F in FURPS Plus is equivalent to the functional requirements of a system, and the remaining categories, URPS and the plus sign, describe the non-functional requirements of a system. Now, what is a model and why do we need modeling? A model is a representation or abstraction of some aspect of a new system that is being built. System analysts built models to describe system requirements and use those models to communicate with users and designers. By developing a model and reviewing it with a user, an analyst demonstrates an understanding of the user's requirements. If the user spots errors or omissions, they are incorporated into the model before it becomes the basis for the next phase, which are the design and implementation activities, or the system design process. So system analysis and design models can be grouped into three generic types. You have the textual models, the graphical models, and the mathematical models. I will be focusing on graphical models because graphical models make it easier to understand complex relationships that are difficult to follow when described as lists or narratives. As the old saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, but a well-structured graphical model might be worth 1,000,000 words. Many graphical models used in the system development are drawn according to the notation specified by the Unified Modeling Language, or the UML. Here is a figure that might give you a better understanding of the UML notification. And with that, I would like to thank you for listening to my MIS 303 iVlog 1. Thank you.